This week's Last week, in the first episode of the season, Rico and her party joined Naranja Academy as temporary students, and then immediately left the academy to go on an out-of-school adventure, or I'd say treasure hunt like in the game, in one episode. In this week, episode 2 also has a high-speed development, apparently. If you haven't watched the last video yet, go check from description below. I am Japanese, so I'm sorry if my English is terrible. And yeah, here we go! Pocket Monster Terastal debut arc, episode 2, Rico and Floracado, with all my heart. As they began the Terastal training curriculum, they chose Cortondo as the first destination. Since Katie is in charge of Rico, she is the first one to take a basic test. And the three already arrived at Cortondo. I mean, it's close, I guess. But I kinda wanted to see they are playing with some Smoliv and Merip. And this is spoiler, but the next episode is setting out as a gym, and there's a battle with brushes as well. This is incredibly fast-paced. Not to mention that means Olive Boing Boing Run is cut. My favorite Nintendo content, Olive Boing Boing Run. And the fact that Olive Boing Boing Run is cut means the reception woman of Olive Boing Boing Run is also cut. This is unforgivable. I took 100 photos with her. I will never meet another woman I can love as deeply as her. Let's make a little comparison with the game here. Smoliv in the town. They are everywhere in the game. On the table, on a truck, on a parasol. Heracross, who is helping some work. They are just chilling in the game. A boy with tarantula. We have this as well. Also in this panel, this is Swatloon, right? Does anyone know there's Swatloon in Cortondo? It's interesting that Swatloon is famous for its face, but only its back is visible here. Nimbo. Nimbo follows the boy. Vivillon. Vivillons are in two places. By the way, is it just me or this Vivillon looks gross? I don't know why. Rico seems nervous of the test, then suddenly a good smell came from nowhere, following the smell. It's patisserie soap berry. Remember, the store that Katie is the manager of. They have nice terrace seats. So... it's... sweets time! The cake is Soapberry's specialty, Tarantula Torte. It's so delicious that it even made their faces like this. This is so silly. They sometimes do this, they just mess around. Pokémons are eating too. Hatenna looks like just a fat ass. You know what I mean? We had an angry voice. Here is Coral from Explorers. Seems the famous Tarantula Torte is sold out, so she's yelling out for that. Here, they realized this woman is Katie, gym leader of Cortondo. Rico greeted Katie. Katie said, let's start the test right now. But Coral stepped in, said let me join, because she just wanted to. Katie said, today is busy so I can only deal with one person. Coral said, then firstly I'm gonna battle with this girl and the winner will get the right to battle with you. Thanks for advancing the plot. Rico accepted the challenge, explaining that she wanna try Terastal in this battle because this is her first time. But stated by Dendra in the last episode, in this curriculum, using Terastal during the battle between students is forbidden for some reason. So the idea that Katie came up is... a bake-off! Of course it's a bake-off! What do you expect?
Oh my god, what's this?
With a low-budget slideshow, Rico finished to make a super green cake. Meanwhile, Coral is... Yep. At this point, you need some kind of a twist for doing this show, honestly. At least like Pikachu's tail or... I don't know, Plasto's ear or... Frustrating, Coral commanded Glady to use Blizzard, making this total chaos. This makes no sense, Rico looks really bad. She's being freezed right now. This is really bad. Then Katie walked up to Coral. This face! This is cliche too, but this is completely a new characterization, putting another layer to her. And she just left. They recovered immediately. Katie said, the fact you made the cake without thinking of it as just practice is the most important part. The moment you put your heart and soul into the cake, you might luckily. Pokémon is the same. If you put your heart into the child, ads time! Today's ads are full of Pokémon. Pokémon Center. Pokémon Sleep. Do you know Pokémon Sleep? Monster Collection. The figures. Pokeball thing. Pokeball in real life. I don't know what this is. After the ads, the battle court is, of course, above the patisserie, same as in the game. Liko and Katie are starting Pokemon battle. By the way, this is Terastal training, so it's not gym battle. Stupid Liko didn't know about Terastal, so searched on the Rotom phone. And she's ready! Floracado, quick attack! Shum, shum, shum! Teddy-chan, charm! What the fuck? Terastal switched over to Evo mode, used Slash, knocked out Floracado. In that case, we are gonna attack from far. Teddy-chan, flap your wings!
Nani?
Floracado, magical leaf, no, there! Be cautious about the flapping bear. I told you! Oh no, it's sweet scent. Yep, Pokemons are bad at sweet scent. And Slash once again. This is bad. Magical leaf doesn't work. Floracado can even concentrate on the battle thanks to sweet scent. From now on, things turned into very Pokemon anime. Liko did deep breathing. Let's enjoy the battle with me! The bear's flapping. Floracado, magical leaf towards the ground. She's blocking sweet scent with the leaves. That's nothing to me if I use Slash, idiot. Magical leaf, more and more. Brute force! And finally, Liko raised Terastal Orb, shouting Shyness full bloom. They even replicate the phenomenon that the sky gets dark when you terrestrialize Pokémon. Using Magical Leaf seemingly defeated the opponent, but Katie also activated Terastal. In here, BGM is almost identical to the one played in the start of the gym leader's battle, the pam 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 thing. So it's a bit weird, but I don't know, maybe it's gonna be more weird if it's a dramatic chorus. Floracado used Magical Leaf, but Terastal simply endured, used Fury Cutter, the fatal blow to the opponent. The sky brightened once again. Liko actually lost to the battle. This is quite surprising. Katie said, "You passed the test." There's no win or loss in this training. What I wanted to see is whether you can put your heart into it in a decisive moment, and you did Terastal in a wonderful timing. So eventually she passed the test, but she is no doubt lost to the battle. This is interesting considering Pokemon anime is usually all for children. The protagonists never lose. Passing the test while losing to the battle is, I think, a great way to end this. Lastly, we have a short clip from the famous cozy anime, Eurocamp, led to ending song. Review of the next episode. We already arrived at Artazon. Like I said, it's so fast. Episode 1 transferring to Naranja. Episode 2 Liko vs Cortondo Gym. Episode 3 Roy vs Artazon Gym. And there's Nemona. You don't need to replicate Nemona's stalking you business. Main part is of course Roy's practical Terastal test under Brassius. I don't remember this. Sudowoodo's movesets are only Trailblaze and Rock Throw. Maybe he uses Trailblaze and gets so fast and even we can see an after image. No. Terastal was already using the moves that never used in your actual game. Never mind. So let's find out in the next episode. Unfortunately, there will be no airing next week, so we have to wait extra 1 week. Please don't forget my sexy voice. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel too. I need your help, bro. I need at least 1069 people. So yeah, thanks for watching.